in a cold white flame. I ever learned the rules of my own given name. The stepping rope is pacing by the garden wall, waiting for the ego to finally trip and fall. I'm climbing up by ridges of the abstract mind, only to leave the warmth of the heart behind. The air is thinning at the rupture of the soul, where the fragments stop pretending they are whole. I am standing on the brink, 6 feet from the edge. Not a leap of faith, just a seed upon the land. The measurement of man is the distance to the drop, where the spinning and the searching finally stop. No hand from the clouds, no mercy in the high, just the gravity of being in the fading light. Fading light. Right. The instinct and the intellect have canceled out the sun, leaving me the witness of a race already run. This dissolution isn't death, it's just the fun of a never triumph living by yourself alone. The abyss isn't calling, it is simply there, a mirror made of silence and of mountain air. To find salvation is the weight I have to bear. The sound of a god, oppression breathing down, is the heavy silence that pulls upon my chest. The obligation of the heart to find its own rest. 6 feet to the void, 6 feet to the sky. The margin is the only place I don't have to lie. I'll stay up on the border where the shadows play, carrying the burden of the coming day. The coming day. The corridor is narrow and the light is humming low. I've been walking for a decade with nowhere left to go. The charges are encrypted in the language I don't speak, while the hinges of the universe continue to creak. I file an application for a moment of relief, but the failing cabinet is a monument to grief. I am shouting for a witness in a hollow hole, while the gears of the machine begin to grind and whine. There is no one nowhere to hold me, no one here to save. No, I am 6 feet from the border of a bureaucratic grave. The path to nowhere is a line that never ends, where the judgment of the faceless slowly descends. The thunder is the sound of the world moving on, leaving me a ghost before the break of the dawn. I reached the final doorway, but the handle wouldn't turn. There are lessons in the silence I was never meant to learn. Grace is a protocol I wasn't clear to see, a gate that was built for anyone but me. I am suspended in a verdict that won't be read, nothing in the space between the living and the dead. I am paralyzed in protocol, a resident of weight, a temporary fixture at an iron-bolted gate. The sky is just a ceiling, painted gray and blue, a document of all the things I'll never do. The distance is fixed, the measurement is set. 6 feet of paralysis, 6 feet of regret. The gears keep turning, ignoring my breath in the static co-ritual of a living death. There is no one here to hold me, no one here to save. I am 6 feet from the border of a bureaucratic grave. The path to nowhere is a line that never ends, where the judgment of the faceless slowly descends. The thunder is the sound of the world moving on, leaving me a ghost before the break of the dawn. The neon on the vacancy is flickering a code for every broken promise on this stretch of county road. I'm sitting on the bridge where the iron meets the rust, watching 3 years of clean living turn back into dust. The ghosts of every bottle and the ghosts of every lie are gathered in the shadows to watch the river cry. The last breath is a struggle. It tastes like copper rain in the visceral gravity of the old familiar pain. Just 6 feet from the water, 6 feet from the fall, backing off the ledge to the writing on the wall. There ain't no miracle waiting in the stars, just the friction of the heart trying to keep itself warm. I walk back to the gravel, I walk back to the grit, and face the cold reality of why I didn't quit. The storm is oppressive, it's a weight upon the skin, reminding me of everywhere that I have ever been. The seduction of the blackout is a heavy velvet pull, but the ledger of my failures is already way too full. No divine intervention, no hand upon my arm, just the shivering knowledge of my own capacity for harm. I don't need a savior, I just need a light to see the cracked pavement in the middle of the night. Redemption is a fairy tale for people who can sleep. I'm just looking for a promise that I'm able to keep. Able to keep. Step back from the bridge, step into the gray. The ghosts are still following, but I'm walking beauty that the sunlight was never meant to save. I see your rising shadows, I hear your name in dust. The necrophore devotion of eternal lost. The path to nowhere is the only road I've ever known. Paired with the fragments of a soul that turned to stone. The last breath is a vapor that I cannot keep. A slow, cold descent into a dreamless sleep. The border is my home now. The threshold is my bed, where I curate the memories of everything unsaid. Accept the obsession, accept the decay. The sun is an intruder that will soon go away. 6 feet from the finish, but the finish is here. In the velvet line silence of my own private fear. I spent my finals chilling on a costume and a pose, only to find the thorns have outlived the summer rose. The mask is fused to muscle, the pain is shedded skin, and I cannot find the doorway to where the me began. I sought the sharpest pleasure, the most expensive sting, but I'm just a broken actor in a very common way. The audience is waiting for the climax of the crash, to see the golden silver reduced to common ash. I am 6 feet from the gutter, 6 feet from the floor, asking for my head while they're locking up the door. The place was just a spotlight that they finally turned off, leaving me with nothing but a dry aesthetic cough. The beauty was a lie I told to keep the dark away. Now the ugly truth is all that's left for me to play. I tried to make a gesture of my exquisite despair, but the public only likes me when I'm being debonair. The pain is the only thing that's authentic in the room. A splash of real blood and a theater of gloom. I am stripped of the charm, I am robbed of the wind, watching the last of my illusion slowly quit. Society's a mirror that only likes to fear. Once the glass begins to crack, they're no longer